Hi, it's me again with Corel Tips and Tricks. Somebody sent me this logo. And for the one I'm doing it for, I had trouble bringing it in. I had to actually take a screenshot off your email. But here's Corel's version of the trace. That's the registration trademark. And it's just because it's small and fuzzy, on the deal. But I put it in my new program I just got this week, and I did this. Now, some of the fonts are funky. I mean, look at the Y and these little bitty parts of or Y and part, yeah, they're both Y. I mean, if you look at the original, that's what it looks like. And I mean, look at that. So it's a specialized font. So I went to my Insta SVG and I hit vector and I'm going to choose a file and I'm going to go to where I put it and I'm going to open it. And it says ready to vectorize. I don't know that it matters to include the background. So I'm just going to go and check and see what happens. And it's going to take like 25, 30 seconds. So this is a AI program, and I've done probably 5 videos on it, but I haven't done a logo on it. Well, I played around with some logos, and this one in particular did outstanding. This one I didn't finish because the picture doesn't have all the deal. So there it is right there, and then I'm going to download it as an SVG. It puts it in my download. I go to Corel. Now, it's not perfect. And we go here and import it. But look at that. It is pretty close. The font, I mean, look at this. Now, the registration trademark's terrible. And if I was going to probably do it for myself, I would left click, right click, and just kind of look at each letter and see they're broken up. But if you're going to engrave this on wood, it doesn't matter. Well, how do I go back? There we go. Now we do need to make everything, well, we might have to make everything black. I'm going to go up to Object Group and I'm going to ungroup it and I'm going to check the color. And see, it's not an RGB black, so it doesn't really matter, but this is definitely not. So we can't just take it and make it black because it fills in the letters. So painstakingly, we've got to select it all, go up to object order. And this is only if you're going to, really care about true black. Now see how the registration trademark came out pretty good on that one, but the little one is garbage. So if I was going to do this for my customer, I would go through here with the virtual segment delete key and delete these extra lines. And it's going to take you a little bit. And you might have a business card with a better picture than what I got, from your email to see, if that E really looks like that. But what I'm doing is because when I fill this in and having an RGB black, it'll be a lot better not to have these lines in here because of the fact that I'm going to fill it in and I'm just trying to get it all to be RGB. So I'm going through here and basically breaking it up. So it takes a little bit of time. And like right there, I would maybe recreate the circle or take the shape tool and delete that node and maybe even play around with it a little bit or contour that other circle. So I'm not going to go through and do them all because I've already done it and it works. Virtual segment delete kit, but I'll do this line and I'm going to show you how to do the registration trademark. Now that one looks okay, but we might as well make them look both the same. And then you would go back after you have it all done and just take your Smart Fill tool set on RGB black 100% and just fill these in. Then after I'm through, I'm going to take away the outline. So I'm going to do this word, and then I'll show you like the butterfly. Look at that. And then take this and just fill in these spots. And it really will look better once we take away the outline. So let's change out this registration trademark. So if you go to Windows, Dockers, and GIFs, and you type in new time to Roman, it's down in here. It's up here because I picked it last. And just bring it on your screen. That's about the right side. So just delete this. Well, you can't delete it because it's connected, but you can, you know what? So here's a good lesson. Let's set our nudge factor with nothing selected. I have to go way off the screen to get it nothing selected. Okay, 2 inches. Let's take this and set it right on top of that, and then nudge it out of the way 2 inches. Then take the virtual segment delete key and delete that, and then just nudge it right back. And it's right where it should be. And you know, if you have a better idea on what that actually looks like, I think that's probably a little bit too sharp. But if you have a business card from these people, you're going to know a little bit better on what it really looks like. So I would just go through there, and that's pretty much all the lines. You just go through and take your, well, there's a line right there, virtual segment delete key. And it's going to make a lot better look. There's an N. So, I mean, it'd be really nice if that was a real font and you knew the name of it. Like this is probably a real font. And you might be able to go to Berkshire Hathaway website and get a clear image of that part. I'm not going to do it all. I normally go too far in my videos and do it all. But see how thin that K is, and is that what the T really looks like? And so if I was going to do this, I would make a copy of this and change it out so they would match. Because basically it's the same thing. So I'm going to make this a little bit bigger still. I'm going to hold down the shift key so it'll grow inside. Nudge it over, take my virtual segment delete key and delete that. And nudge it back. And then just fill everything else in. So it will look like this. And I didn't do any more, any less to it. I mean, depending on how big this is, you know, you could get your smoothing tool where you're going to have to ungroup it. Whenever you can't do anything, it's because it's grouped together. Let me see. Then you got to, we're going to take away the line anyway. So just select that and take away the outline. Well, maybe you go, okay. Yeah, I should have grouped the whole thing together, and then I could move the outline out of the way. The outline is not going to really pay any difference, but there you go. So if you're going to do this, group your whole item together, and then you could, fill it in and take away the outline and move that filled in part. But, the butterfly, looks like an old house key. That's a really pretty good logo. And you could, if you were doing it on something other than wood, you could do that exact same coloration. But he did say he was doing it on wood, and I've already sent him this file. So going back to this, I'll leave a website at the bottom and at the bottom of the video, and I'm gonna call this whatever part number it is so you can look at the other ones that I've done, animals and other stuff. Anyway, I hope that helps somebody someday, and thank you for watching.